I have to,
Good evening.
good evening. I'm Anna Bergney. Obviously, I live in the city of Riviera Beach. I'm kind of stunned and embarrassed just watching what goes on here. If I were Mr. Evans, I'd be leaving in 2 seconds. I wouldn't stay in this city. Working for y'all and the way you guys carry yourselves, you have certain standards that you're not meeting. Okay, so he sits here, he will ask for a contract. I have a medical office, I have a business partner. Do you know how long it took us to negotiate a lease agreement for an office? 4 months. You guys don't even give him the courtesy of reviewing his contract to allow a period of negotiations. And then what happens? You have a crowd that's going to be upset, that's going to come here and beat him up. Because you put him in a situation, that's where he's going to be, the poor man. That's the truth. Whether the man does a good job or a bad job, you guys do such a terrible job that you make him look terrible. And then you expect him and us to sit here and eat it. The truth is, you're negotiating, Mrs. Miller, a $400,000 contract. You massacred the first one. Don't massacre this one. Mr. Evans, you have beautiful initials after your name. I do not know what they mean. I think it would be conducive to us for you to tell us what those are. Obviously, accountability is an issue in this city, and clearly a lot of those issues, unfortunately for you, arise from the division of this council. When I'm looking at the amount of money that he makes, yes, he does do 2 jobs. Yes, he is on call after hours. But that's also not fair to him either. But when I look at the overall, he brings what he wants to the table. He's a businessman, so he's going to bring what he wants. And that means you guys say, we're not going to do this. This is not conducive for the city of Riviera Beach. But you don't do that. You can't give him everything he wants. When you say you don't give him a raise, well, literally, you did. You sure did. So while we crowd sit here and we have concerns about Mr. Evans, I understand. But we also have to recognize that because of the divisiveness, the conflict, the mishaps, the misnegotiations, at the end result is that he suffers.
Thank you.
Fiona Rawls, Acura Amanda.
Thank you so much. Hello, my name is Fiona Rawls, and I'm from West Palm Beach, Florida. Today I'm here to tell you I'm an expose journalist. What I do is investigate public officials and report corruption and find accountability. I'm here today because I was looking at a story relating to Captain Foster. I feel that he's been wrongfully terminated. I'm here to tell you that I'd like for him to be reinstated, and if he's not reinstated, you all are going to be the subject of my next investigation. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Acura Amanda, Alex Rodriguez, Big Nick, South Florida, Accountability.
Hello everyone, Acura Amanda with the Activism News Network.
Good evening.
The Riviera Beach Police Department is a reflection of what this administration has created and allowed. We have Sergeant Smith, for example, who broke policy yet again, but this time it resulted in death. Her history is horrendous. I was there the night my consigliere was arrested by Sergeant Tabitha Smith when we were filming a traffic stop on a sidewalk over 50 feet away. Tabitha also was demoted from acting captain to restricted duty, was allowed to keep her job with the city of Riviera Beach. Then we have officers who do their job, like Captain Command, for example, and he was fired out of retaliation. Luckily for him, he was reinstated back into his official capacity. I don't have faith in this department's internal affairs. It took internal affairs 2 years to come to a conclusion to fire Captain Foster and violate his Officer Bill of Rights, violating Florida State Statute 112.532 subsection 6A, 112.532 subsection 6B, 1 and 2, for allegedly violating the department's body camera procedures. Foster is not the criminal here. The criminal cops who brutalized Mr. Goldwire need to be held accountable for their actions, and they still have their job. What were these officers given? They were given written reprimands. The trend I see in my investigations between the Riviera Beach Police Department and other departments such as the West Palm Beach Police Department shows selective enforcement in their administration discipline and determined by their race of their officers. Start pulling IA consensus files and platoon files from African American officers to white officers, and you will see a pattern of selective enforcement. If we cannot fix these disparities in these police departments, then we cannot fix the disparities in the community. Thank you.
Thank you. Sir.
Big Nick, South Florida Accountability, Marvelous Washington, Wesley Schuler.
Big Nick, South Florida Accountability.
Good evening.
I'm going to say that one more time. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. Do I have your attention now? Do I have your attention? All of you people sat your behind right there when y'all was talking about paying this man $220,000 because that reflect, hey, I need your attention, ma'am. I'm your employer. Me. Pay attention to what I'm saying to you. All of y'all, I don't care. Tax dollars pay her. All of you guys sat right there with your unabashed attention when he was talking about paying this man $220,000. But when we get up here to discuss our grievances, you get up, you walk in the door, you walk in the back, you go get hand sanitizer, you go through your phones, you do all of this. If you don't want to be here, look at us. We all want to be here. We chose to be here. At least give your employers the respect that we demand. I'm Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. I'm going to say that again. I have over 200,000 YouTube subscribers. I have over 30 million views to my work. A lot of them right here in Riviera Beach. I'm going to start holding all y'all accountable and to show y'all what we the people actually stand for. This lady got up here after losing her son to infrastructure of this city. She lost her baby. And we talking about paying this man $220,000. Get your money, bro. I ain't mad at you. But if you gonna talk about paying this man $220,000 in the infrastructure or telling the people that the money is gonna come from, and then you want to get y'all behinds up and walk through there, scroll through your phones while we talking to y'all? And for the person that said this is for Riviera Beach residents only, I don't live in Riviera Beach. But guess what? Florida has 67 counties, over 411 municipalities. They get subsidization from the federal government. All of that comes from me to support Riviera Beach. So yes, everybody in here has a voice in here because the federal contract that the United States government give Riviera says I have a word in here. Stop getting y'all behinds up when we talking. I don't care about y'all business talking about how much money y'all getting paid. Y'all can do all y'all want. But when I'm talking to you, don't look in your phone. Don't go get coffee. Don't get hand sanitizers. Respect me. I'm your employer. Remember this. Big Nick, South Florida Accountability. 30 million views. Half the people stay right here in Riviera. And we do vote.
Thank you.